Hi, this is Joy with Obsessed with Scrapbooking, and today we're making this super fun twist and pop card. I don't know if you've seen these around the internet, but aren't they fabulous? What I also have for you below is a free Cricut Design Space file, which works with the Cricut Explorer. So it's going to take all that measuring, all that stuff out of the equation. Now here I've got a 4" by 12" sheet of paper that I've scored at 6 inches. That will be our card base. And I'm going to go ahead and put the cover on here. It's going to open from the bottom. I've just got a PML card, or like a Project Life card, that I cut down from the City Sidewalks Close to My Heart paper pack. Okay, we're going to take the two pieces we cut out using the Cricut Explorer file shown below. It's the Design Space file, only works with Cricut Explorer machines. And we're going to take our longer piece and we're going to start from the left and make a valley fold, and then a mountain fold, and then a valley fold. And so it's going to end up looking like a W. Okay, so very easy. And now we take our other piece, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half the long way. So let me turn that over. I'm going to fold it in half the long way and use my bone folder to go ahead and make that nice and crisp. Now you'll see I folded it down. Okay, so I've made the mountain fold. With it pointing down, then I take my diagonals that are already scored for you from the file, and I go ahead and I fold those over and use my bone folder. And this is the mechanism that will make the pop-up happen. So you see how that turned out? And then I'm going to fold those inner pieces together as such, makes a little house, and then I use my bone folder to go ahead and press those pieces down. You want to make sure you fold pretty good. As you can see, I'm kind of maneuvering it here a little bit, making sure, did I do it okay? Yes, I did. Let me try to adjust some of that. Right. So you just want to take a look at that. Remember, nobody actually sees this mechanism, but it is a good idea for it to match your basic card base and also the W section that we folded up there at the beginning of this segment. So we're going to get that nice and crisp. And then we'll press on, you guys. I just wanted to go ahead and show you how it all is going to fold. Give it a little 1-2 there. And I fold it back into my little house shape. And as shown, I'm going to go ahead and put some red line tape there. I have red line tape because this really needs to be secure to your card. Believe me, if I didn't have to get out the red line tape, I wouldn't do it, you guys. That tape is super sticky and really adheres well. And actually, they must have reformulated it because it's a lot easier to get the backing off of it than it used to be. I mean, I can even get it off with my clunky fingernails, which you guys will see here in a minute. But we put red line tape on both sides of that little triangle of the house. And now we're going to go ahead and put our inside card liners. And those are measured at 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. I just chose some pretty papers to put on the inside of the card. And then I'm going to peel off the red liner tape on one side of the little house. And I want to put the point of that little house at the 2-inch mark. The card itself is 4 inches wide, and just not quite touching the fold, but near the fold. Okay, and press that down. Now I'm going to take the red line piece from the top section. I just fold the card down and wee-hee! It's a miracle. See, it all sticks together. All right, moving along. I'm going to again bring my ruler up because I want to take that center score line, okay, and put it at the 2-inch mark. Okay, I'm going to hold it at the 2-inch mark. I'm not pressing anything down yet. I'm just holding it there, and I'm lining up even with the folding mechanism. Then I flip that back piece over, and where my finger just showed you, I'm going to put a big X. You can put this in any color pen or pencil or whatever because nobody's going to see this because this is where your adhesive is going to go. So in that upper corner, you can see that's where it's going to go. And then you do the same thing in the bottom left corner. And you just go ahead and put an X there so you know where your adhesive is going to go. So you see I flipped that little section in. See, flip in, then on both sides, and then I do the upper right and the bottom lower left. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put red line tape in those sections with the X. So make sure the X is approximately the size of what you want it. All right, and then I go ahead and I line my card up again. I peel off that red section on both sides and I stick it down. Remember, I want that center score line of the little folded section to be at the 2 inches. And voila! It's a miracle, you guys. Yay, it worked. Now I use my bone folder to really press down to make sure this doesn't get too bulky. It's not going to be the thinnest card though, you guys. I mean, I'll just give it to you. It's not the thinnest card. Here I'm kind of maneuvering it because what happens when you open it is it looks lopsided, as you can see, because it's going to be pulling on the upper right and lower left a little bit. So just FYI. And now I'll go ahead and cut these. I have little papers I've cut down to put on the inside. And as you see, they're at 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And you can just use pattern papers. In this paper pack, there's also Project Life cards that you can cut down. I'm trying a bunch of different things here. So pretty simple. We'll get those all stuck down. Just have to do the last section. I've already put, somehow I edited out where I put the bottom piece in, but I did. And now I'm taking the City Sidewalks compliments. These are so pretty, you guys. There's 2 sticker sheets and a whole bunch of glitter dimensional chipboard pieces. We're just going to use the sticker sheets at this point, but you could also use any of the dimensionals or whatever else you wanted to, dimensional shapes that are glittery. I'm going to go ahead and use these ornaments because the paper I'm actually working on has stripes on it, so to me that looks like it could theoretically be strings. Okay, that's my story. Anyway, to finish off the card, I'm going to use some silver shimmer trim. I love this stuff. It's like thick glitter tape. It's so awesome, you guys. Thick, nice, adhesive, very nice. And I'm just going to put that at the top of the inside of the card. There we go. And at the bottom. And at the top of the outside of the card. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I tried to condense this video down so that you'd see how easy it is. I got to tell you guys, it's so easy with this Design Space file. Now, this is the first one I made. This is using the Close to My Heart Oh Dear paper pack. And so cute, and then also the compliments. But so easy. Coming up next will be the measurements. In case you do not have a Cricut Explore machine, you'll be able to make this yourself. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you have an awesome day, and please consider subscribing and leaving a comment below. Take care. Bye-bye.